down to Baton Rouge this weekend, what's going to be key for you all, especially going up against that lineup? I know it's early and you'll get into preparation, but kind of what stands out?
Yeah, I mean,
this season?
I feel like just being ourselves. We can't really think too far ahead. Because like I've said before, if you do that, you're just going to kind of get messed up a little bit. But, we're preparing now. We prepare as best as we possibly can. So you just kind of have to go out there and trust your stuff and trust the guys behind you.
What's the key to blocking out kind of all the noise that's going to be made about this series?
You just kind of almost turn a blind eye to it. I mean, it's way easier said than done. But that's just kind of the thing that you have to do. Obviously, it's a big series, yeah. There's a lot of build up to this series, I should say. But it's gonna be a lot of fun. We're all excited to play, and those guys are good, and we're good too. So it's gonna be a really good weekend.
When you look at their lineup, obviously there's some heavy hitters in there, but what else do they do well top to bottom?
Yeah, I feel like they put bat to ball pretty well, in my opinion. I've seen some different things, and I watch video and stuff like that, and I try and pick apart different things. But there's not many loopholes that those guys have, and so as a pitcher, you just kind of have to go out there and trust your stuff as much as possibly can. And obviously, like, you have to prepare. Right after you're done with that outing, or right after you're done with your previous outing, you have to prepare for the next one. So that's kind of what I've been doing. My mindset is just going in there and trusting my stuff.
When did you start, I guess, putting on tape then of LSU?
Probably that Sunday, right after A&M was done. I know I pitch on Friday, but usually I like to get a day's mind rest almost, just kind of relax and things like that. But it's really Sundays where it starts the preparation. Obviously on Saturday I get my body right and stuff like that. But mental preparation starts on Sunday.
What do you remember about that matchup with them last year in the SEC tournament?
I thought it was a lot of fun. The crowd was insane. It's probably the biggest crowd I've ever pitched in front of. Both sides were really loud. Both sides were really good that year. So, I mean, I executed pitches like I needed to, and that's all I can really do. Once it leaves my hand, there's nothing else I can do about it.
Don't want to get you in trouble with the coaches, but Thursday, Friday, Saturday series. So, don't know if you've been told what day you're going to pitch this week, but if you were to pitch on Thursday, how does your routine change this week?
You just move everything up a day. It doesn't really change that much. You change your running, change your lifting, and change your bullpen day. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. Obviously, we're prepared for it as much as we possibly can, but when it comes to the physicality of it, it's not that taxing on the body at all. I mean, I threw 100 pitches on Friday, and then I only have a day's less rest. I mean, it's still 6 days, so that's plenty of time to get ready for this next series.
Chase, it's a small sample size, but what's been the difference with y'all on the road this year compared to last year? Last year you were kind of machines on the road. This year it's not been a bunch of games, but a lot of them haven't gone well.
Yeah, I don't really know, to be honest. You kind of stumped me there, but I feel like we just kind of have to find our identity as we move along throughout the season. Obviously at home we have our home fans and stuff like that kind of propel us to do as best as we possibly can. But when we're on the road, we're in a hostile environment, and not many people like us, and so the fans and stuff are going to be on us pretty well. But you just kind of have to tune that out and focus on what you can focus on.
What about that environment? Have you heard? I mean, everywhere you go in this league, it's a good environment
Right.
to play in. But have you heard from anyone who's played down there about just kind of how wild they can get down there?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like you said, every SEC school is going to have a pretty good environment. But the box I've heard it can get pretty rowdy out there. So, we're excited to go down there and just kind of see what it's all about. I know I haven't been down there, and some of the guys on the team haven't been down there either. It's mainly the older guys that have probably been there. But I mean, we're excited. We're just trying to take things one day at a time.
I know you had the miscommunication or the earpiece issue, signs issue last week against A&M, but kind of pinpointing first inning, what's going to be critical for you to do well to get off to a good start?
Yeah, just executing my pitches. I mean, like I said, as soon as the ball leaves my hand, there's nothing else I can do about it. It's not in my control. So if I just execute the pitch, and then reset and kind of go to the next pitch, that's all I can do. So I mean, that's kind of my mindset. Just stay pitch by pitch and try and win as many pitches as I can. Kind of like little mini battles between me and the hitter. If I go 0-1, then I won that battle. If he goes 1-0, then he won. So you just kind of have to have that mindset and keep attacking.
Do you all feel like you all are a different team? I know some of the guys talked about this weekend, kind of becoming a team last week after the Missouri series. Do you all feel like a new team going to LSU and kind of excited to see the new look group, I guess?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, as this year has gone on, we've all just kind of gotten closer together. Obviously, there was a bunch of new people that came in this year. There's a bunch of new people starting, so it takes a little bit to kind of build those relationships and build that trust between each other. So, I mean, you know, you really find each other when you're not doing well. So, you know, we pick each other up and things like that. And as the time in the series have gone by, you know, we've really been able to, you know, trust one another and build that relationship with each other. And so, yeah, I mean, we're really excited to go to LSU. Kind of a short answer to that question, but it's going to be a lot of fun. We're really looking forward to it.
Anything else for Chase? All right, thanks, buddy.
Thank you.